I miss the 90s. I miss the 90s. If I had DeLorean with me and I had Doc with me, I would tell him, Doc, take me to 1995 right now. Well, I don't know why 1995, but it's the 90s. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Mothman Jones from Mothman Jones Reviews, and this is a review for American Reunion. American Reunion is basically the send-off for the American Pie franchise because, quite frankly, American Wedding was not the best way to end that series. Everybody's favorite characters are back. Everybody. You got Jim, Oz, Finch, Kevin, Stifler. By the end of this movie, everybody who's been in the original American Pie movies cameos or has a segment in one way or another. The story is quite simple. It's just like in real life. They graduated in 1999. It's 2011 to 2012, whatever this takes place in. And they're going to have a reunion. And everybody's going to come back, and everybody wants to have conflicts and romances and have all that fun stuff that happens at reunions, right? What it seems like is the main stories are carried between Stifler and Jim's characters. Jim is with Michelle. They're married, but they're having trouble with the sex life. Stifler is still the same old Stifler from 10 years ago. That's still that crazy 18-year-old immature idiot, the likable immature idiot, but he has a job and now he's doing things, but he wants to get back into that groove and just keep the game going with his boys. Everybody from the original gang does their job very well, and they all have their introduction scenes, they all have their special scenes and their ending scenes. But the big highlight here is Stifler. Stifler, and Jason Biggs, Jim too, but Stifler really carried this movie. What's up, fuckface? I'm the Stiffmeister! Woo! Every time Stifler would show up on screen, people would start getting, oh shit, here we go. Things got real when Stifler was on screen. And he's actually the only character who I believe had a great character arc through these movies and this one. Because, yeah, he's still that lovable dick, but I think everybody learned something by the end of this movie, but Stifler he really changed, you know? Sean William Scott took that role, he embodied it, and just became the role of Stifler. He perfected it. It's just awesome, because he looks like he had so much fun playing that character, because he's the nicest guy in real life. So when you're a really nice guy in real life and you play a dick, I don't know, it's gotta be one of the most fun things you could do as an actor. Also, Jim's dad. Just like in the original movies, every time he was on screen, he stole the show. Extremely funny like he always was, and it was really great to see him back in the movie. Now, of course, with American Pie, there's the raunchy comedy, and the raunchy comedy in this movie was really, really funny. It was great. And then you also have your sentimental scenes, your romantic scenes, your scenes that slow things down. And for the most part, well, I think it does drag a little bit, and it kind of makes the pacing of the film a little because the pacing was up and down sometimes. But I like the romantic scenes and the sentimental scenes. If you grew up with these movies, it takes you back, and you don't want to miss a frame of this movie. Like, you want to spend as much time with these characters as possible. I can't see little teenagers going to these movies on a Friday night and going like, oh, American Reunion, and loving it as much, because there's good comedy in this movie, but it all depends on the nostalgia and how you grew up with these guys. All those annoying little brats that are going to see the movie this weekend, they're probably not going to enjoy it as much because they weren't even born when it came out. They were in their daddy's sperm bank running around going, ah! The music is also something that carried the American Pie movies very well. And the music in this movie is no different. The music is amazing. You got some modern music, some party music, but you also got a lot of 90s music, a lot. There's one scene when they're all walking down to the reunion towards the end. This one song comes on. I swear to God, brought back the 90s flavor in me. Please tell me why you're standing in this review behind the green screen and talking about this movie. You better not give it a bad review or I'll give you a dislike. The whole Stifler's mom situation that has been occurring through the last 3 movies, they found a way to make that come full circle in the most obvious but most clever way possible. Literally the best way they can go about that subplot. And without giving it away, Stifler gets some payback. How I feel about this movie, it started out strong, and it had great... The first half was amazing, really, really good. The middle was kind of slow, some good jokes, but it could have been better. And then towards the end, from the reunion party to the end, just classic American Pie. I could not complain at all. And the last scene, they could not have ended this movie in a more perfect way. That was the most perfect way they could have ended this movie. So overall, if you were a fan of American Pie at all, or if you love raunchy comedies with heart, go see this movie. If you're like 14 or under, you have not grew up with American Pie movies. You just want to go bang a girlfriend or something in the theater, which I understand. You got to get that, but not to get off track here. You're not going to like this movie as much as us older people are going to like it. Just get the fuck out of the movie theater. Don't even show up. Man, that's degrading. I shouldn't say that. I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Great way to end the American Pie series. When I think about it now, I want to watch the originals now, but if I do that, I might just cry. If you didn't know, I'm one of the most sentimental people that I know. When American Reunion comes out on DVD, I'm going to watch that, and I know I'm going to cry. Because I hate nostalgia. It just gets to me too freaking much. Please subscribe right there, or check out my Facebook and Twitter. If you didn't see my review for the original trilogy, go check that out in wherever. Go to the video bar, or I'll link it down below too if you're too lazy. See you on the next review.
MILF! 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 MILF!